So how do you feel about newer general releases that are currently out or will be out? Like, how do you feel about the new releases versus, something from, let's say, 15 years ago, 20 years ago?
Of course, I like the older stuff. Now, I do purchase a lot of the retro stuff that's coming out so I can do my comparison vids on YouTube. But the quality definitely is not the same, and nor should it be expected to be the same as it was back in the 80s and 90s.
Got it.
It's a different era. It's different materials.
Sure.
It's different people making and
Sure,
creating the shoes.
sure.
It's definitely different, but I believe it could be better.
Okay.
Because when they come with some of the limited release shoes, you can see the tumbled leather is a lot better.
Sure.
And a lot of the Fusions and the Team Jordans material is a lot better than a lot of the retros.
Now, why do you think that is? Why do you think that a shoe that, maybe they only make 15, 20,000 pair of, has worse leather than a shoe that they maybe made 50,000 pair of at, half the price point? Why do you think that is?
Well, they're creating more shoes, so they're going to use lesser quality material.
Got it.
To create them. The lesser the amount of a shoe that is being released, I believe the better the material that they use.
Got it. Now, how do you feel about other sneakerheads who only wear one brand of sneaker, let's say like yourself?
Well, I've been told I'm not a true sneakerhead because I only wear one brand. And I think Champs and a good friend of mine, Juan, down in Oklahoma City, are trying to change that by sending me different brands. But it's not like I've ever been against any other brand. It's just this one brand does it for me. I still do reviews. I've done reviews on LeBron's. Champs have sent me the Summit Lake Hornets and another LeBron that I actually put on because I respect the fact that they thought enough of me to send me the shoe. I know about other shoes.
Sure.
I just choose to wear one brand.
Got it.
Because it does it for me.
Got it. Talk about your favorite Jordan out of the numbered series. What is one of your favorite? You said the 14 was your favorite because you never wore it. Jordan's finished, but talk about your favorite numbered shoe.
It's all on my shirt. It's the 8. My favorite shoe in my whole collection is the Playoff 8.
Playoff 8.
And
That's the black and red.
Yep.
Gotcha.
And the 8s are my all-time favorite. The Playoff 8 isn't out, but this is one of the 8s.
Now that's the Dornbecker
the Dornbecker
8. So that's another pretty exclusive sneaker with that. Like, was that since it released? For those of the people that don't know, it comes out. Nike does, the Dornbecker Children's Foundation every year.
Yeah. They
collaborate. Like, just talk about your favorite collaborations that you like with Jordan. Like, is that one of them?
This is definitely one of them. I like all of the DB series.
Okay.
And a lot of them have eluded me because, the 6, the 3s, the 4s, because, there's people with these bots and the resale value on them. And I've never really been one to have luck when I shop online at Nike.com. I haven't been able to get one shoe from there. And that's what's hurting the game, in my opinion.
Gotcha.
The resale and the resellers in the game. And sneaker collecting has turned into a job for people. It used to be a hobby, a passion. There's very few of us left that have the passion for collecting sneakers.
Speaking on collabs again, how do you feel about the current release of the collaboration with Jordan and Supreme? And let me ask you, not only just with Jordan and Supreme, how do you feel about it with the Jordan and like Drake? The 8 is your favorite, so like the OVO 8s. Talk about that a little bit.
I would love to get my hands on those and the OVO 10s and the 12s. I think that's a dope collaboration right there because Drake is into sneakers.
Right.
Wale is into sneakers.
Right.
Trinidad James is into sneakers, But I think that it would be nice if Jordan Brand would focus on actual sneaker people that are in everyday life. I'm not saying it has to be myself.
Sure.
But if they did, I would love to do an 8
No kidding.
myself.
No
but
kidding.
I think they should focus on everyday sneaker people as well, and not just focus towards entertainers.
Gotcha. Now, what do you think about that Supreme Jordan 5? It's 3 colors.
I think that's just pure hype.
Yeah.
To me, it's not a shoe that I'm going to try to go after. You know, it's just, to me, it's just a regular 5. It's like a metallic 5. You know, you put the Supreme on there, and you know, you put the Supreme through the netting there, and you change the number to 94, and it's the same looking material that has been coming out, in my opinion. Now these shoes, those shoes will go probably for a ridiculous amount.
Now, in general, because obviously it's fall, winter, coming up on holiday releases, what do you think about the brand overall, like these past 5, 6 years, and how they've been doing holiday releases? What is your take on the holiday releases with Jordan?
Well, you know, they mainly do the 11s, you know, around the Christmas season, and that's always been a problem release.
Sure.
But then you start looking forward to other releases mixed into them, you know, Black Friday and things of that nature. They definitely get you hyped up going into 2016 with what's ending in 2015. I think that they should spread it out and not have, you know, all of the hot shoes towards the end of the year.
Sure.
Where people are going to be scrambling, fighting, whatever they're going to do to try to obtain the shoe.
Obtain that sneaker. I mean, end of the year, you're talking people's credit card bills going up. American Express is going to hit you out by the first of the year. You know, like it's insane. I agree with you 100%. Like,
but I do like the quick strikes that they add in there where you really don't know when a shoe is coming. I wish that they would go back to that. And even every now and then surprise us and just release a shoe that day and then just put it on social media that day instead of giving people a chance to know what's coming out.
Got you. So 2016, you know, it'll be on its way in a few months. You know, talk about like the Jordan 12s, like the black Jordan 12s or the 2s or even the 4s that we've seen. You know, what do you think about the new 2016 lineup? 2016
lineup is going to be really hot. And you know, it's going to be a lot of hot releases coming out. And I'm liking personally that they're bringing the Nike Air back. You know, I remember, if you remember a few years ago, we sat with J-Star 25 and talked about the 3s and the price point. We was right on point with that. I think that they're going to start doing more of the Nike Air shoes because, you know, they're about selling shoes.
Absolutely.
Those are going to sell.
Absolutely.
That's what,
no matter
that's what
what
people
price,
want.
Right?
No matter. You know,
Yeah.
They'll probably be around $250.
You're kind of fucking it up for everyone else because of the fact that you will pay quadruple the price for it. You're now allowing that market to thrive. You know, it's kind of like gentrification on real estate.
It's Jordans, but Champs has gifted me a pair of KDs and also a pair of Air Maxes. So it's the basement of the J's, 2 KDs and an Air Max.